invite our next guest on the show. We have Mithun Aswath, a managing partner, Kivah Advisors, who joins us on the show. Hi, Mithun. Good afternoon and good to see you in. Well, Mithun, besides talking about other stock sectors as well as on the index, I wanted a stock idea from you. You normally join us and you give us one. I think the last time we spoke about Greenply Industries. What's the new stock on your radar?
Yeah, good afternoon, Nigel. Unfortunately, we are still, hunting for ideas in this market. There's nothing really new that we've looked at. We've just consolidating with the ideas that we've, talked about earlier. I think one which we continue to be quite, bullish on is InfoEdge India, which is basically runs the Naukri and 99 acres platforms, as well as having investments in Zomato as well as TB Fintech. I think in the recent update, there has been an uptick on the employee revenue side as well. On the Naukri side, there's been growth for the first time after several quarters. And I think that bodes well because that is their core business. And if that were to grow, the other additional investments that they have, they're doing very, very well. So I think that is something that we continue to be quite positive on.
Okay, InfoEdge, that is Naukri, right? Which you really like. Mithun, hi, good afternoon. What do you reckon prospects are for the market, though, if you have a firm kind of a view? Do you think we are in for some ranged market here, or will the so-called animal spirits come back and the market becomes a go-go kind of a screen? What's the sense? A little quiet for the next month, 2 months?
I think, Prashant, if you just see even today's trade, in the morning, we thought the Iran and Israel issue is going to blow up. And you saw the markets open 1.5% lower. And as we speak, we've reversed and, all those losses have been, recouped. I think the market is definitely a buy on dip sort of a market. A few weeks back when we were on the channel, the mid and small caps were getting hurt because there was a perception of a euphoria or bubble there. But I think wherever there are opportunities, where there is growth, I think the market catches on to those sectors and spaces. And I think continues to be the same trend, Prashant. I think there are wherever there are opportunities where there is a reasonable secular trend, I think those ideas, whenever there is a correction, one needs to really take advantage of. On the broad market, I think our sense is that the market may rally into the elections, and maybe post the election results, we could see maybe a little bit of a pullback. But I don't see maybe markets correcting too sharply from here. The caveat is being these geopolitical events.
Okay. Mithun, I remember the last time you came, you were telling us how Vedanta looks interesting. But that was about a month back. And I think the stock price was below 300 rupees and now it's closer to 400 rupees. The stock has just rocketed in the last 1 month, up 40%. Did you buy Vedanta or are you still exploring it? Now, what are your thoughts at the current levels?
Yeah, hi, Reema. We did initiate positions for clients around the 260 to 270 levels. That's where, we kind of advised our clients. And, it's been a good surprise. The move has been quick. I think primarily because we've seen commodity prices also move up because of economic data being quite strong in the US and even in China. You've seen a rally across the metal space. And Vedanta kind of, plays across the spectrum of aluminium, zinc, as well as, they also have stakes in the CAN business, which is in oil and gas. So you get a holistic play within Vedanta. I think there's still issues there on the copper side, which they have to sort out. So that also could provide potential upside. And if they were to, sell their steel business to delever the balance sheet, I think that is also expected maybe this quarter or next. So there are some triggers in the horizon.
Okay, so that's a take on Vedanta. Mithun, hi, good afternoon. Great to have you with us today. What's the approach you're taking to financials now, and particularly BFSI, because there's just a lot that's gone on, a lot of regulatory changes, etc. and then we are, perhaps not too far away from a turn of the rate cycle as well. So there are a lot of moving pieces here. What is, what is it you're looking at? Are you adding to positions? If yes, and what side of BFSI?
Yeah, I think, Surabhi, I think the private banks, the large private sector banks, be it the HDFCs and Kotaks, are now reasonably valued in context with the rest of the financials. There was this huge gap in valuations which have corrected. Now you've had, several, maybe a couple of years of underperformance. And these companies, I think, will do reasonably well in an environment where we don't know whether there's going to be rate cuts. Rates may remain stable, according to me, especially if the US economy continues to remain strong. So in an environment such as that, I think the large private sector banks will continue to do reasonably well. The ones that we've continued to hold and have not done so well for us are the Kotaks and HDFCs of the world. To buttress that, we have financials like PB Fintech, which are doing very well because they're on the digital side and they're growing quickly and they've also turned profitable. So this is the kind of way we are playing BFSI at the moment.
Okay, all right. Mithun, we'll leave it there. Pleasure speaking with you. Thanks very much for your time and have a good one into the weekend, and we'll see you back next week. The market's up 140 points, so steady. 22,140 is where we are at. We take a break. We're back. Dealing rooms in focus. Nimesh is going to be helping us with that. D Street chatter. And after that, some more technical trading ideas with Mitesh. Stay tuned.